Well, good morning, guys. I hope everyone is doing great today. So, Mohammed said, good morning. Good morning, Mohammed. Darshan said, good morning. You didn't say GM today. Why, Darshan? And you just wrote the full sentence today. Good morning. So, Mogi. Thank you. Mogiol said, good morning, Mr. Theo, and everyone. Good morning, Mr. Mogiol. Maria Julia said, good morning, and let's trade our next wing. Let's do that. And Roland said, good morning, all. Good morning, Roland. Athena, good morning to you all. Good morning, Athena. As per the risk-free warning, it simply states that this content is for general information only and is not intended to provide any trading or investment advice or any personal recommendations. And please make sure you listen to the weekly fundamental analysis. It's going to be an interesting week this week with the Canadian dollar and the Kiwi likely to raise interest rates in Canada, less likely to raise interest rates in New Zealand. Therefore, we can see some interesting moves in the currencies. And for those who are new here, please make sure you download your mobile application if you haven't downloaded yet. Let's change the screens. And yep, so let's start with a pound US dollar. But before that, let's see who else joined us today. Miguel said, good morning. Good morning, Miguel. Fuad, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Fuad. Nick said, hello, everybody. Hello, Nick. Larry join us. Good morning, Theo. Good morning, Larry. X-Man said, hello, all. Hello, X-Man. William joins us as well. Good morning, Theo and everyone. Good morning, William. So, pound against the US dollar. And it looks like we see a breakout, which is great because after a breakout, what we want to see some directional move. If we check the weekly chart, the next level of resistance is the next available high price. So it's this one here. Let's go down to the daily chart and see if we can squeeze something out of this trade. I'm not into any position yet with the pound US dollar. I will be definitely looking to buy it if this is going to stay above the resistance. Euro US dollar, we commented yesterday that we broke above this downward trend line, so the market is making higher highs and higher lows on the price action, as you can see all here. Higher high, higher high, higher low, higher low, higher low. If you go to the hourly chart, 30-minute chart, it's going to be much obvious because you're going to see this kind of trends within these daily candles. Remember, each daily candle to be formed, it needs 24-hourly candles or 48 30-minute candles. So within this daily candle, the 30-minute chart, it's going something like that. Maybe it's going to give 2 or 3 trends. Maybe more. So fairly bullish on the majors against the US dollar. I mean, Australian dollar stalled within this sideways move. As retail traders, again, I will mention that trying to understand where the market is hitting based on this move, it's a little bit, it's not something we can produce with consistency. So we better wait for a clear breakout to the upside or to the downside, and then start looking for setups. New Zealand against the US dollar, it looks like this inside, again, pretty much the same like the Australian dollar. Nothing to trade here, but we can see that yesterday, it's the candle, it stayed within the previous day's candle. So maybe it will favorable some short, some weakness, as the Reserve Bank of New Zealand is not willing to raise the interest rates. They are supposed to keep them unchanged, but we see what we can experience. Anyhow, I'm holding few trades on favorably on the New Zealand, because that was the technical supported, and I will see if it's going to play out or not. I will show you the trades, of course. USD/JPY. This morning we broke below this swing low, and we are still below this downward trend line. Therefore, we do expect it for the market to weaken more. Remember, for those who didn't join us yesterday, a trade from here last week, it played out fairly well with 3-to-1 reward to risk, and now it's nothing to trade based on the daily swing trading. Now, what traders they are facing with? They are facing with the frustration. When they win, they get frustrated. They get upset, actually, and pissed off. When they lose, they get, again, upset and pissed off. So either traders win or lose in the currency markets or in stock trading, again, they are unsatisfied. Why? Because when they win and they close, for example, we close the trade, I think somewhere here, with 3-to-1. Seeing today this move and yesterday, you could say, I could make 7-to-1 so far. But who knew that the price is going to move in that area? Nobody knows that. So next time, you're going to have your profit target there, and you're going to take profit. Be grateful for that. Tap yourself in the back and say, good job. Congratulations for applying your rules, for staying disciplined, and for not playing around with your take profits and stop losses. And the market is going to give opportunities all the time. You don't need to tell me if you went through that or not, because even if you trade for 2 days or for you open and close 2 trades, you should have experienced this behavior. USD CAD, bearish engulfing on Friday. Yesterday, minimal move. So market, it's let's try to use this trend line. Yep, we have a trade now below the trend line. That's also a very accurate channel, parallel with this trend line. So we see if this is going to be a false breakout. I'm going to take a position trading for this weakness as well. So I will show you what I will do here, because we are at the possible false breakout area and we're making higher highs. So far, we don't have any violation of the previous low. And for those who misunderstand knowing the technical analysis, when to start looking for shorts after trend lines broken and all this stuff, the market makes higher high, and we are at an area of support. Maybe the buyers will step in and push the price higher. We don't know that. unless we have a violation of the previous low, then and only then we start talking about potential selling opportunities. But for now, we don't say we have selling opportunities because we don't have a lower high and lower low. So maybe this is going to be a false breakout. And how do I would like to play the false breakout? With bullish engulfing. So far, the market made a new low. So if the buyers, sellers are in control now, clearly. If the buyers, they will step in at any point and they're going to surpass beyond the previous, the yesterday's candles body, then likely is to see strong continuation to the upside. Now, what I do in these occasions, I measure, we have 26 pips here. The ATR is 65, so we can go with a very, very high probability. And if I go with a buy stop order here, and I will place my stop loss, modify, and then we go stop loss below the current candle low, and I take profit 3 to 1. So here is 30 pips and 90 pips on the 3 to 1. But also I will set up expiration day. We do specified option. We click on the arrow. We press today. So it takes the current date. And on the time, we do 23. It is on 23. And we go 45. So why doesn't take it? Sorry, it's 09. So we go 23 here and 45. Modify. So by tonight, broker's time, 11:45 p.m., if this order won't trigger, then the order will automatically cancel. Okay, guys? Let's check any questions, guys. Johnny said, good morning. I'm late today. That's okay. Cherry, thanks for joining us. Cherry said, good morning. So that's how I place the potential bullish and bearish engulfing setups, always with expiration days, okay, and time. Euro against the Japanese yen. It's still on a free fall. We approach this support. We see if we're going to penetrate and close below the support or if we're going to bounce off. Next one, pound JPY. Pound looks a bit strong compared to the euro because, as we can see, euro JPY is just made the lower low, and the candle it's getting a bit dark, but on the pound, very small body yet. So maybe we identified also the euro against the Great British Pound to have some sort of weakness. Australian dollar JPY, still lower highs and lower lows. The next area of support, guys, it's here. So the market can come and touch the support. If we're going to see some kind of retracement before the market touches the support, that will be awesome because we will be able to initiate some positions here. Next one, Canadian dollar against the Japanese yen. Market broke below this upward trend line. Therefore, let's delete this one. So at this point here, we have the 50 or 61.8% fib retracement, and we will be looking to see what the market will do. Kiwi also weak, broke below the uptrend line and penetrate below the swing, so weakness is obvious. We can keep trading short the Kiwi up to this next support. Here is a support, so there is fairly good room for move. Euro, Canadian dollar. Now here is the thing. What sort of, we have 68, 65, and ATR it's 87. Now, because we will have the Bank of Canada likely to hike their rates, to raise the rates, it will be maybe good to also keep some positions. I believe, for me, it will be good to keep some positions. Also favoring the Canadian dollar. Now, euro against the CAD, it looks like it broke above this this resistance, but also if someone sees the weekly chart, it looks like a development of a head and shoulder with negative divergences. Every time the market made a new high, negative divergence, and the neckline is sloped upwards, so that's quite good. So on the daily chart, I will be looking to make a sell stop order here with a stop loss above the high of the today's candle, and a take profit 3 to 1. And also I will set up expire day. If this doesn't trigger today at 23:45 by this time, then the trade will automatically cancel. If the Bank of Canada raise interest rates, we likely going to see some strong continuation to the downside. So here we have 60, we have 80, so 240. Ideally, it's where the 3 to 1, and it's just above the support here. Okay, so, but if this won't trigger today, the trade will, the order, the pending order will automatically cancel. Guys, any questions? Raquel asks, good morning all. Theo, how do you set the ATR and read it to know the possible distance of move? So I just add the ATR, guys, from insert indicators, oscillators, average true range. And by default, the ATR gives the previous 14 days calculation, high, low, open, close, divided by 14, and some other calculations in the price. So, and here it says 800, it has a number here all the time. And this number is today 87.2, 872. So I know that the average true range of this currency pair for the last 14 days is 87 pips. So I will never place a trade that is more, that the stop loss from the entry point is more than the number the ATR shows here. If it's going to be less and in half, if it was even 40 pips, that the entry from the stop loss, the distance, and the ATR it's 87, it's favorable reward to risk. So that's how I do it. I hope that makes sense. If you still have questions, please let me know and I will explain it again. USD price touched and is trying to retest the lowest point of this support. If it's not going to break through, we will see, of course, some push to the upside. The market at this point here, it start having a nice sequence. You see, sellers join the force, then less sellers. If we're going to see minimal activity today, it means for reversal traders, it gives a good structure and a good sense of what's likely going to happen to trade some counter trades to the upside. Euro, New Zealand, both weak. So market is just sideways here, nothing to comment right now. Euro against the Great British Pound. It was a bullish engulfing formation here that I didn't take it because the double bottom occurred. It wasn't ideal. Usually 3 to 2 weeks, it's fine to take a double bottom trade, but for me, I want it to be at least 1 month apart, at least. Ideally, 1.5 months to 2 months, but at least 1 month, not 3 weeks. Why? Because the accumulation within narrow time horizon, it's not that reliable compared to the accumulation that can happen within a month or 2 months price move. So for traders, they like to trade range on the daily chart. Here it's the bottom. Ideally, we buy the bottom, but we don't know what's going to happen, of course. Which one is this one? Pound against the Australian dollar. Market is making slightly higher highs. It looks it's going to give good opportunities to buy this, but not right now because, as you guys can see, we are in this extension move rather than coming from a retracement. Pound CAD, there is a strong resistance up here, and we have to respect it. The market yesterday made this nice bullish engulfing. I was looking to buy the previous bars body, but I didn't because the reward to risk by the time price will reach as this resistance, it wasn't 3 to 1. So I had to play the breakout, and that's not the smartest way to trade. Pound, New Zealand, same. There is room for the price. That was a good bullish engulfing, and I didn't get it, but it's okay. What to do? So, Aussie CAD, we're going to have more clarity, I believe, with the interest rates announcement by the Bank of Canada. New Zealand, Canadian dollar. This is the one trade I'm into it. So yesterday, when the market made this lower low, I placed a buy stop order here. It got triggered, and my stop loss, it was at that point at the previous, at the current candle's low, it was somewhere here. So I'm still in the trade. Small stop loss with 3 to 1 potentially. And guys, let me make it very clear to you. I will show you the other trade. I'm also into it, and it's the Australian dollar New Zealand short. So it looks like I have no idea what's going on. today. Okay, it looks like yesterday it got triggered, but it looks like that it's moving to the stop loss area. So again, that's fine with me. Now let me show you why when I trade 3-1, guys, when I go for 3-1, I know for fact that about 65 to 70 of the trades, they will be losing trades. Only 30 to 35 trades, they will be winning trades. And I'm always ahead of my game, always. But in order to, it's one thing, and I told you numerous of times, it's one thing to say we understand it, and it's another thing to trade it and be okay when it happens. In this occasion, I'm telling you crystal clear, it's okay if this one, it's going to be a losing trade. If the EuroCAD is going to get triggered, then it's going to be a losing trade. If the other, maybe I'm going to get 10 losing trades, 15, 20 in a row. It's okay. If I want to go to find the 30, 35 winning trades, I must go through all these losing trades. Otherwise, I won't be able to let the probabilities play in my favor. And it's something that slowly, you have to start thinking about that. All successful traders, all of them, all of us, we are going through numerous of losing trades, not because we like it, but because we understand that how is the game. Traders, they are looking to go for example, someone yesterday, maybe it saw the gap here early this morning, it gapped, so it's going to push higher. I don't want to lose. Or other people at this point here, they are closing trades and mark around, and they get panic. What's happening? Why it's happening? And all this stuff. If you know that your system has this kind of reward to risk with this winning and losing ratio, then you just need to go through. There is no other way to find which one is going to be the winners, which one is going to be the losers. No possible way to find them without going through. Let's go to the DAX. We are bullish. That's the DAX, right? Yes, exactly. So looks like now which one is the resistance based on the past. It's these areas here, but based on the recent market data, this high is the next resistance. Okay, let's go down to the 5-minute chart and let's see. If we're going to buy with a buy stop at this point, 5-minute chart, then we have room to make 10 points by the time the price is going to visit there. Now, if we're going to sell, we also have room to make those 10 pips, 10 points there. So I place a buy stop, a sell stop, 1 minute before the market open. Let's see what's going to happen. And then we will have a look at the gold as well, guys. But for now, 1 minute chart, it's trading with this range. In a moment to moment, London will start trading activity. So let's see where the market will take us today. Raquel, I read your question. The last number, don't pay attention to that. It's the it's not that number you are looking for the ATR. You see the two numbers before, order 3 numbers before. So we've been triggered to the downside. I will cancel the buy stop order. Always we want to believe that this won't be a false breakout. Yeah. And let's wait to see the outcome of the trade. Guys, it's already played 11 pips, points, 12. It's on the 13. And I closed the trade. So I took 15 points today. It's still going. DAX is melting down. I don't know for how long it's going to be there. So and nobody knows for how long it's going to be there. So today, again, nice, good trade on the DAX for those who took it. So now it's trading at the 2023, which is awesome. That's nice. So let's check the gold. Here it's a downtrend line, and here it's also a broken support, can act as resistance. If we see some rejection on the 4-hour chart, likely we're going to experience some sell-off on the gold. WTI within this range for retail traders. Silver. What does silver do here? So can we channel it? Looks like it's trading within this upward channel, but overall the market makes these big swings, lower highs and lower lows. Uber, nothing here. Bitcoin, bullish engulfing yesterday. We expected to see some more continuation to the upside. Dow Jones, daily chart, nice bullish engulfing yesterday. Market is ranging from support to resistance. Nasdaq, nice rejection at this point. Maybe we're going to have an ascending triangle formation. At least that's what it looks like so far. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 points, and we have to get rid of this for now. So ascending triangle, continuation pattern within an uptrend. It's a strong, if the price break outside of this ascending triangle, it's a strong breakout. Usually that occurs. S&P pretty much the same, and FTSE, I'm waiting for some kind of reversal at the FTSE. At the beginning, I was looking for some retracement to sell the FTSE, but I didn't find the bearish engulfing to sell it. So now the price came at this support. It didn't touch the support. Yesterday, I was looking for a bullish engulfing, but this candle didn't make a new low, so I didn't place a buy stop order. So that's I think that's all today, guys. We commented on Nasdaq flooring. Maybe this ascending triangle can help the price to push higher. Okay, guys, that's all from me today. I would like to wish to everyone to have a fantastic day ahead and happy trading, of course. And I look forward to see you tomorrow at the same time. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.